Randy here at Classic Auto Mall, and today I'm going to show you what I would buy if I had the opportunity to go on a $1 million shopping spree. Now, we add about 20 new cars each week, so in a month, my list could be completely different. And with 1,000 cars in inventory, I definitely could have missed a few great ones. And with this enormous selection and our massive 8-acre showroom, I could leave with 1 or 2 absolutely amazing cars or drive off with 30 great ones. But I'm starting with this beautiful, eye-catching 1961 Chevrolet Bel Air. I always love the lines on these cars. I know it's a 4-door, but over the years I've really come to appreciate them, and I think this is a great example, and I like the price of $22,000. So while admiring this beautiful Chevy, I found another one I love and would buy. It's this sweet maroon 1967 Nova with a 331 V8 and fully rebuilt suspension with a price tag of $37,900. The 1941 Willys is one of my favorite body styles, and this 441 Coupe combines that styling with the Pro Street appearance that was popular when I was a kid, so I definitely love to drive this rod that sports a blown 426 Hemi, TH350 trans, and a Ford 9-inch rear at $126,500. I also have a thing for station wagons, and I love the styling and all the rounded glass on this sweet 1959 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 Fiesta station wagon. Plus, I kind of love the name. I'm not sure I'd ever seen one of these before, but I would definitely buy it at $21,000. I always love the color options on older cars and two-tone paint jobs and vinyl tops contrasting with the main color, as well as all of the chrome or stainless. And this Arctic white 1963 Buick LeSabre with a teal mist blue top looks great. And it was a frame-off restoration and is an AACA award winner and sports a 401 cubic inch V8 under the hood. The price tag on this great car is $30,000. When I was born, my parents brought me home from the hospital in a 1967 Camaro. On my mom's lap, I may add, no car seat. I later restored that Camaro with my dad when I was a teenager, so I've always been a huge fan of first-gen Camaros, so I'd definitely buy this low-mileage 69 Z28 for $99,500, and that puts me at $336,900 total. So I still have a lot of great cars to buy for my collection. I'd also buy one of the first popular cars I remember being turbocharged from the factory, and a real sleeper when they were first introduced because they probably ran a couple seconds faster than the Regal that people thought they were racing light to light. It's a 1987 Buick Grand National with a 3.8 liter turbocharged 6-cylinder, and this one is at $57,900. I really started to love the lines, taillight design, and just about everything on second-generation Thunderbirds. So I'm buying this white 1960 T-Bird with a 352 V8. It's just a beautiful design with so much detail to look at on every panel and in the interior. Great car at $40,500. I need to add some trucks to my lineup, and we have a huge selection, and you could quickly blow through $1 million only buying trucks. But I would start with a serious attention getter, a 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Rampside with a flat 6 and 4-speed manual. Just a great appearance, rear engine, and not only a tailgate, but the ramp on the side for loading. This one is being offered at $74,900, and that puts me halfway to $1 million with 9 vehicles purchased. Now for a more traditional truck, and we have a lot lined up here, including a few that are tubbed with super wide rear tires. But I think I'll go with this orange and white 1968 Chevrolet C10 with a 350 and 700 R4 automatic transmission. It's a sweet pickup for $46,500. I've really grown to appreciate Mopars over the years, and I definitely need to add a few to my collection, so I drive off with this rare, low-mileage 1970 Plymouth AAR Cuda with a 340 putting out 290 horsepower. This one is priced at $126,500, so that puts me closer to my budget. I've loved GTOs since I first saw the opening scene of Dazed and Confused at a movie theater near Painter's Crossing in 1993. And even though this is a 69 Judge and not a 70 like the one Pickford drove, I'll still proudly cruise the town in this one with a 400 cubic inch V8 for $74,500. I'm now 3/4 of the way to my goal and have less than $250,000 to spend. Another car I love from a movie. In American Graffiti, Steve Bolander had a '58 Chevy that he gave to Toad to drive while he was at college. Not to mention it's also a favorite body style of my dad's, and somehow was only produced for 1 year. I'm driving away with this 1958 Chevrolet Biscayne for $29,900. I love the two-tone color scheme and the interiors on these old cars. Here's another four-door I love. It's a near flawlessly restored AACA award-winning 1956 Buick Roadmaster Riviera with a 322 Fireball V8. The green-on-green combo works to perfection. The paint is amazing and looks great against all the chrome, and the interior is a sight to behold. This one is going for $61,900. Next up, I'm going with a body style not seen too often these days, and even rarer in this pro street form. So I'm launching out of the classic auto mall in this tubbed 1975 Dodge Charger Daytona with a 505 stroker V8 roll bar, torque flight transmission, Ford 9-inch rear, and many, many other modifications. This one will lighten my pockets by $50,900, and I've now spent just over $900,000, almost to my $1 million budget. We have a few AMC AMXs in inventory, and I've always had a sweet spot for them. Plus, my print shop teacher in high school had 2 of them, including one he raced at Maple Grove. One weekend we were racing, and he needed lug nuts and said he'd give me a B for the marking period if I ran into Morgantown and got them for him. So I ran into town, got the lug nuts, and still got a C on my report card. I never forgave him, but I will add this low mileage 1968 AMX with a 290 V8 to my collection for $41,000. That leaves me with $58,600 to spend. Finally, I'm going with this 1979 Oldsmobile Cutlass Hurst Olds. These were really popular when I was young, and this one is a real sleeper because under the hood is a 532 cubic inch V8 with all kinds of work and a 4L80E transmission, all mounted on a Schwartz Performance G-Machine chassis. You need to visit classicautomall.com to read the specs on this one. It costs $57,000, putting my total of 17 cars at $998,400. I came up $1,600 short of $1 million. I could have got a lot more great cars for the money, and I could have drove off with 1 or 2. I could have only bought pickup trucks, or I could have drove off with Corvettes. The selection is amazing, and with us adding about 20 new cars each week, in a month this list would be completely different. What do you think of my list, and what would you buy? If you're in southeastern PA or passing by, stop in. We're less than a mile off PA Turnpike exit 298 in Morgantown, right near the casino. Or easily search our inventory on our website. If you're looking to buy or sell, consider Classic Auto Mall. We advertise, sell, and ship worldwide. Buying and selling by consignment is a great option, and we remove all the hassles and make sure the transaction is safe, easy, and secure. For more information, visit us at classicautomall.com.